we see a lot of partying right at the start. Second you guys get there, it's like all guns blazing. But you two both seem a little bit more chill.
Mhm.
Uh, and drama starts to unfold. There's yelling, there's fighting, there's screaming, all of it. How did you two kind of keep your composure, rally the group back together, and just do what you came there to do, which is your job?
It's well, depending on what day you ask us, it's a different tactic and different strategy every day. But just seeing everybody has emotions, everybody's human, and not ever judging somebody is the huge part of it. And just, all right, you made a mistake or you got loud, just let's keep it moving. How do we keep it moving? Because we still have one job to do, and that's to make Lisa's dream come true. So come to light, I should say. And yeah, so we knew we had one job to do, and we know no matter what, we're going to get that done. So I think that played a big factor in it as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think naturally when I first meet people, I am a little more quiet and more on the observation side. So as soon as I saw all the big personalities in the house, I was going to take a step back and just observe. And then I was able to kind of gauge who was who in the situation we were in. But once again, just not judging people, like Andre said. And I mean, we were stuck with them no matter what. So I would much rather learn to be friends than enemies. I'd rather be stuck with someone I'm friends with than stuck with someone that I absolutely hate. So I just tried to keep a positive attitude and stay out of it as much as possible. But I think people will see that eventually there were some cracks that formed.
You guys had to get in it at some point, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
I was about to say eventually there
everybody
were
hits
some
that point.
points.
Yep. I could imagine living with people you work with and also being so far from home and not having an outlet really to kind of separate work and play and life could be really frustrating.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was about to say there was no such thing as clocking out. Like when we were there, it's like you would go in for your shift and you did not leave. It just felt like a never-ending, cycle. But it was such a unique experience and it was so much fun. And it was something that, I would definitely do again. So I don't regret it for anything.
Do you think that it would make either of you maybe want to work for Lisa's other establishments or Wolf, any of her other restaurants?
That's a great question. Honestly, I mean, I love working for Lisa. So whatever I think she would say, hey, if she has an opportunity for us somehow, some way, then yeah, I'll be down for sure because Lisa's she's you have a cool boss, but she's a very caring boss as well. And yeah, so I'll always be down to work for Lisa.
No, for sure. I was about to say I live a little far away from her establishments for now, right now, but if the opportunity ever came, I would definitely take it.
Yeah, why not, right?
Hmm.
Um, Andre, you said that it was a dream to work for Lisa, and especially given your mom being such a big fan of her.
Hmm.
You said also that you felt a little out of place at the beginning. Do you feel like by the end of the season, you really felt like you came into your own with the group, with Lisa at the chateau?
Yes, it was, you go into eight strangers and you want to be liked. You don't know what to expect. Then sometimes, nobody probably tell you this, but then you try to start comparing yourself as well. Like, okay, like they do this better than me, and or this and that. And by the end of the season, I've gained so much confidence, but like so much recognition of like of my worth and that I am powerful and I am worthy and everything like that. So at the end of the season it's definitely night and day. Very confident in every skill and every aspect than I was from day one as well. So for sure.
Touching on that, what did you each feel like you learned about yourself by the end?
Oof. Um, I mean, I definitely would say I learned to stick up for myself a little more. Don't get walked all over as much. Uh, Building of confidence. That's definitely probably the biggest takeaway I had. I might not have gone about it the right way or all the time, but it's definitely a big learning experience for me in the sense of just building up my confidence and speaking up more.
Hmm. For me, it was dealing with conflict. Like I said, for me, I had to really sit in it, deal with it, maneuver it, try to find a way to maneuver around it, but there was no way around it. You had to deal with it. And those comes, and sometimes that comes with having uncomfortable conversations with not only yourself, but other people as well, that y'all don't share the same opinions. So being able to have growth on that level, it meant a lot to me.